Hi there, it's Tammy from On a Dime Designs. So I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of the backstory of why I went with Aeon Laser. So just a little snippet into that. I had a Glowforge and my Glowforge served me very well. It was definitely smaller and took a lot more work, a lot more planning. Just really, you needed to be prepared before you did something. And I decided last fall that the time saver, I wanted to start investigating other laser options. So when I started looking for other lasers, I asked around. I'm in a lot of groups where I am a laser owner and just what's out there. What's within my price range? What are the current promotions? What's the customer service like? And most importantly, what do you like when it breaks? Because as much as we don't like that in a laser, it happens. It's a mechanical piece of equipment. Something's going to go wrong, and it's going to go wrong at the worst opportune time for a business. So, the name that kept popping up was Aeon. Aeon, Aeon. And I decided around Thanksgiving to just kind of send an inquiry email. And I had a very quick response. My sales rep reached right out. She and I talked a lot about my capabilities, both financially and business-wise, what I was looking at. She gave me lots of different options to consider. But the biggest thing she gave me was that peace of mind that regardless of which machine I went with, based on our conversation, whether it was Aeon or anybody else, I needed to find the right one for me. And so that really made me feel settled. I wasn't pressured into buying an Aeon. She gave me my options. We talked about, the amount of production that I do, which model would be the best for me. And then she helped me, process through. She connected me with some folks that did some small business financing, and we took it from there. So at that point in time, you get added to that wait list, which I've happily heard is no longer there. I waited about 4 months for my laser and actually arrived sooner. They were estimating 6+ at the time. So I was happily surprised to hear that it would come in sooner. So when it came down to comparing lasers, the big thing that I looked for was what's going to happen when it goes wrong, ease of use, and can I learn that, that ease of use is there, but can I incorporate this and come up to speed with this software and have it into play and make it serve me well in my business? So with all of that, I went with Aeon. So going into it a little bit more, a couple of things that occurred along the way that made me realize I was with the right company. I received my laser in early March, and during shipment, there was a bump and some minor damage, very minor. Aeon was on it. They fixed it. They not only sent me new parts, they sent me videos, they FaceTimed, they walked me through. It was so easy, it just piece of cake. And they also sent me a few, little add-ons, like as a, oops, sorry, this wasn't even their fault. This was a shipment issue. Nothing that they had done. It was packaged. This was not anything that could have been foreseen, but it was quickly rectified. So I was up and running. No problem there. Been using it for a couple of months. Absolutely loving the speed. Loving how I can make my business work better for me. And I decided the other day to try out this. Let's see if I can swing this around so you can see it. Hold on. So this is what I tried to give a shot the other day. My very first try. You can see my laser's been well loved. The chrome tray is out right now. That's why it looks like this. That's just, from the smoke there. So this is the Smart Rotary. This came with my laser. I'm not sure if it's on all models or just on the Mira 9 option that I purchased, but I decided to give this a go-ahead. And, well, let's just say I wasn't as qualified I was. my very first, go at it, I received a few errors on the screen. I, kind of had a little bump on the way, literally, and I sent in a help, tech support request. Okay, so after a little bit of problem solving, they, were walking me through it. I had a phenomenal tech support, person assistant. We weren't able to quite figure it out. So they jumped on a video call with me, had me walk it right through. It was fixed within just a couple minutes. They were able to, see the screen, kind of walk through it that way. So I will show you, my first attempt. As you can see how faint that image is? Yeah, not the best. Okay, so as I'm working along, I'm plugging through, had another error. These are all user errors at this point. I'm going through and I was getting frustrated with myself because I had never done this. And it was so easy when Aeon picked up that I sent back a message saying, hey, I'm still stuck. And they're like, on it, try this, this, and this. It gave me that peace of mind to have the confidence to then go back and go, look what I made now. This was within an hour's time. I went from a laser that I had made errors on the keypad and I had made sudden mistakes and I was not doing the best to nailed it. So that right there, told me I was definitely in the right place. I was using the right machine. I was working with the right company. You are always going to have things go wrong. Having that customer support, having the network that is there. They also steered me to a few extra videos that I could watch, knowing that, as I drop everything, knowing that as I go from one type of skill to trying and branching out to something new, I have the support to know that they're going to walk me through what my machine is capable of and help me learn how to do that. So I will certainly be an Aeon customer for life. I hope you decide to take that plunge and make it work for your business. Came out great.